All right, we got stuff to get to.
We do. I see her
Waiting in the wings.
her finest. It's official. The nominations are out for Broadway's biggest night. The 78th Annual Tony Awards are set for Sunday, June 8th.
Yeah, this morning, actors, directors, composers, and so many more watching on as the nominations were announced. And before we get into it, we want to shout out some of our former guests who earned a nomination this morning. Marisol, I'll let you take it away because you were here for all of them.
You weren't here for any of these people?
I don't think, unfortunately, maybe I'm a jinx because none of the people we interviewed together were nominated.
Oh, don't say that too loud, then they won't come back. Andrew Durand, nominated for Dead Outlaw, sitting in that casket for 40 minutes at a time, right?
It's impressive.
Des Duran with Maybe Happy Ending. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at this. See, none of the hosts there with you are me. Yeah, keep going. It's
Natalie
okay.
Venetia Belcon with Buena Vista Social Club. I loved it. This is like looking at my yearbook.
It is pretty cool.
Here with her predictions is Ruthie Fierberg, the executive editor of Broadway News. Welcome back. And apparently you two know each other.
Yeah, we worked on a podcast together, Harmony.
Love this.
Small world.
It's fantastic.
Okay, let's get into it. Busy morning.
Busy morning. It is, you know, the playoffs before the big game, basically.
That's right.
It's really exciting.
She's always well-heeled, but she comes to us literally after the actual Tony Awards and comes in with her whole...
She's a gamer. That's what we say. She's a gamer.
You just, you know, it's go hard all the time. You know, the show must go on 100% of the time, especially with the Tony Awards. And we had some really exciting nominees this morning.
Let's do it. Best
there is
musical.
a tie for our 3 leading shows. Our shows with the most nominations, 10 nominations each, are Maybe Happy Ending, Death Becomes Her, and Buena Vista Social Club. So bravo to all of them. So best musical includes all 3 of those.
Wow.
Death Becomes Her, Buena Vista Social Club, Dead Outlaw, Maybe Happy Ending, and Operation Mincemeat, which was a transplant over from London. It's a this is an incredible category.
Wow.
And I think it's all like life affirming through laughing at how little time we have a little bit, right?
I love this. I know you love them all. But Marisol is going to run our Tony pool, so I need a little insight here to help me out here. I need a favorite.
Well, we'll talk in the wings when she's not listening, you know?
Fair enough. All right, then next up, let's talk about Best Play.
Best Play, another fantastic category. We have some brilliant nominees. John Proctor is the villain from debut playwright Kimberly Bellflower. We have English, which actually was done off-Broadway, so that already won the Pulitzer Prize for drama by Sanas Tusi. The Hills of California by Jez Butterworth, who won the Tony a few years ago for The Ferryman. Purpose by Brandon Jacobs Jenkins, who won the Tony last year for the revival of Appropriate. And what is my 5th nominee?
Put it back up.
I'm putting it back up. I'm forgetting. It's a chaotic morning.
Come on, she's had a very chaotic...
Get her the full screen.
It's a chaotic morning.
Who is it, Steph?
Oh,
Mary, of course. How could I forget Cola Scola, the smash hit of the season that you've seen every celebrity go to that show.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a fantastic, full of drama and comedy, that category.
I just want people at home to know. We have note cards here, right? Ruthie is doing this all from her brain, so the fact that she has all of these right there at the top of her mind, that's why we have her on.
MVP.
Thank you.
The MVP.
Thank you.
Best actress in a musical here. You have a big list of possibilities for this one.
This was one of the most competitive categories of the entire season. We have 5 nominees. 2 are from Death Becomes Her. Both are leading ladies, Megan Hilty and Jennifer Samard. This is Megan's first nomination for a musical, even though we know her as a singer. She was nominated previously for a play. This is Jen's 3rd nomination. Nicole Scherzinger in her Broadway debut in Sunset Boulevard. And then, of course, we have Audra McDonald, who has she has 11 nominations. She is now the most nominated performer. She just surpassed Julie Harris and Chita Rivera, who each had 10. She was, with them alongside in 10. She has won 6. And who knows, this could be the 7th. And then alongside them, we also have a fabulous newcomer who, Nicole, this is her Broadway debut, but people know who she is. True newcomer, Jasmine Amy Rogers in Boop. So 5 really deserving nominees in that category.
Before we move on to actors here, I just want to throw, because for a play, I have to say, I saw the picture of Dorian Gray, and I've been raving about Sarah
since
Snook.
he saw it, yeah.
I mean, 24, 26
characters
in there.
Yeah.
What they were able to do from a videography standpoint, obviously, but she's nominated. I mean, have you seen a performance like what she's done for this?
Look, I've seen things like it where people play multiple characters like that. Like Jesse Tyler Ferguson did a play called Fully Committed a few years ago where he played like 30-something characters. Right. So this is an exercise in the solo play, but doing what she does, manipulating the camera and on stage, is very unique. And we have a lot of camera work happening this season. And Sarah is in a category that also includes, by the way, Sadie Sink.
Oh my!
And Mia Farrow. So, you know, it's the stars have come out and they are bringing us their A games.
That's why we
That's
pay
for
attention.
sure.
This is what I know. Joe and I'm a latecomer to Broadway, so I'm a purist. I want like a really big number. I don't want to see bells and whistles. He likes the bells and whistles. Yeah. We're going to find a happy medium.
That is.
You got to go to Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard's the happy medium.
That's what I heard. Okay, what about actor? Best actor.
Your man, George Clooney, nominated.
And his first Broadway play.
It's his debut.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on stage anywhere in decades, and way to come out of the gate strong. Playing Edward R. Murrow in Good Night and Good Luck. You know, of course, I mean, it's got all the things. He's a journalist. He's on television. It's the cameras. It's the this. It's the that. So yes. So George Clooney in that category. Cola Scola starring as Mary Todd Lincoln in their play Oh Mary. John Michael Hill in Purpose, nominated alongside his co-star Harry Lennox, who many will know from television as well. Louis McCartney, who originated the role of Henry Creel in Stranger Things over in London, has reprised his role here on Broadway, nominated. And of course, Daniel Day Kim for Yellowface. It's a stacked category. All of these, right? We don't mess around on Broadway.
No.
Talent.
I mean, Jonathan Groff, James Monroe Iglehart.
Okay.
Like, it's absolutely
well, yes,
incredible.
we have to get to, actor in a musical, another one that's stacked. So you can also tell when things are pretty competitive by the number of nominees in a category. If there are 9 people or I guess entities, if there are 9 shows or people eligible in a category, there will automatically be 5 nominees. As you'll see on the screen, there are 6. That means there had been a tie. So that's how you get more nominees in a category. There are 6 nominees in this category. Darren Criss, who many people know is an Emmy winner for American Horror Story. Andrew Durand with his first nomination for Dead Outlaw. We have Tom Francis in his Broadway debut for Sunset Boulevard as Joe Gillis. Jonathan Groff, who won last year for Merrily We Roll Along. And we also have Jeremy Jordan. This is his second nomination. He was nominated long ago for Newsies and is now in Floyd Collins. And James Monroe Iglehart as Louis Armstrong in A Wonderful World.
Fan favorite.
So
we have to wrap, but no Jake Gyllenhaal, no Denzel.
Listen, it was really intense. What am I going to say? You know things are good when Denzel doesn't make the list.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, it's really wild, but you know,
this really is your Super Bowl, or
this is your
playoffs.
This is it.
This is your playoffs.
But Othello did recoup, so you know they're doing really well.
I'm not worried about how much money they're making. I am not.
But it's
worried.
important that people are getting to see, you know, incredible Shakespeare, and it's just a good time on the Broadway.
You have a little over a month.
Yeah.
That's right. Gotta find the dress. Gotta find the dress.
And you're going to come right from the party right here.
Exactly.
From the party here.
We'll have a pillow.
June 9th.
That's right.
I'll be here. But yeah, everybody should just tune in. It's going to be an unbelievable show hosted by Cynthia Erivo, who now everybody knows from the Wicked movie. And you can watch 8 to 11 p.m. June 8th
Maybe
on
she can
CBS.
Get us an invite.
That's right.
Ruthie, thank you so much for joining us today.
Always so great for joining us. For more information on all things Broadway, you can visit BroadwayNews.com.